And the 2020 Blitz Border Bowl presented by WSAV and the Savannah Morning News is in the books. Your final score, 38-17, Georgia on top of South Carolina. We'll go down to the field in just a second for our trophy presentation, but first I want to get to our Blitz Border Bowl play of the game presented by Honda. Guys, we had a lot of great choices today, but it was one of the few hookups between Jalen Wells and Sam Brown, the future West Virginia Mountaineer.
Absolutely amazing.
That wingspan, though, Justin.
Yeah, he's something else. I mean, he made that look easy. That is not an easy play.
Yeah, that
to
was
get up that high and still be able to make the catch with the guy right in your face.
That was our Honda play of the game. He was absolutely sensational today. And now,
the Savannah and Lowcountry Honda dealers present the Blitz Border Bowl MVP.
Sam Brown right here. I think it was between two West Virginia guys for player of the day. We're going to do that in a second.
I'm going to do the trophy presentation on behalf of WSAV, Savannah Morning News, and the Ronald McDonald House Charities of the Coastal Empire. I'm going to give Coach Jason Cameron the Blitz Border Bowl trophy. All right, Coach, let's go with Coach first. Coming into this game series, tied 1-1, and they call it an exhibition game, but clearly this game meant a lot more than just an exhibition game to these guys.
Yeah, we got some great players, some great coaches, and they came out and competed 3 days of practice, and of course, today for 4 quarters, and we were lucky enough to get a W tonight.
Coaching, you got a lot of your Jenkins guys here, but everyone from South Georgia, the 912, a lot of people say 912 slept on. You've talked year and year about the growth of football in this area. I think that was on display today with some of the talent we saw.
Oh, absolutely. I've said it, since I've got down here. It's an overlooked area. We have phenomenal student athletes down here that can really play football and that get done in the classroom. And we see that now when we watch Saturdays, and we're seeing a lot of kids from this 912 area representing their city and representing their school pretty well.
We're about to talk to Taurus right now. Taurus Simmons, talk to me a little bit about what he's done for you this year, how he's impressed you, and why he's deserving of this award.
I said it during his signing day. If he continues to progress, we're going to watch him play on Sunday. He's that good. Great kid. You can't replace him, and he's going to be missed at Jenkins.
All right, Taurus, bring it in, man. You had 3 sacks. Yeah. What was working for you today? As Sam said, he had 1 and 2 touchdowns. 2 West Virginia guys here. Let's start with Taurus. What was working for you guys today on the defense? I mean, people knew how stacked you were coming into this, but I think you made a statement today with your defense.
Just beating the lineman off the ball, really. That's pretty much it.
How's it feel to win the award, though? I feel like you deserve this with 3 sacks.
Yeah, definitely, because Sam doesn't deserve it.
I heard they're gonna be roommates here. It's a little back and forth. I like that. What should West Virginia expect from you? I asked you guys this a little bit earlier, but after the performance you've put on today, what should Mountaineer Nation expect from you guys?
Something great, hopefully. Get out there and do the same thing we've been doing down here. Be good.
To be able to suit it up with these guys one more time, I know you played with a lot of these guys growing up. A border bowl like this gives you that one chance before you go off to college. How cool was this experience? I mean, you'd probably heard about the bowl a couple of years ago, but how cool was the experience today?
It was fun, man. We've been practicing hard all week, joking around, laughing and all that. So, yeah, thanks, guys.
All right, Team Georgia, let's send us out. Just go crazy for the camera. 3, 2, 1. Greg, back to you.
Oh, man, I love those guys. Those are fun kids. Okay, so 2018 first game, Team Georgia wins. 2019 South Carolina in a barn burner. And in 2020, the Blitz Border Bowl trophy comes back to the Georgia Coastal Empire. The final score of this game, 38-17. And again, the post-game trophy presentation and more brought to you by your Savannah and Lowcountry Honda dealers. And before we go, let's take a look at some of the highlights here and relive what was a great Blitz Border Bowl. Guys, we did not get to our 66.5 points, but we still saw some pretty good plays.
We did.
All right, so guys, your thoughts. We saw a lot of early kicking points with kickers, Gavin Stewart, Evan Hayes, but I'll tell you what, that was an awfully fun second half, Justin Jarrett.
Yeah, I'd prefer to watch that second half again. That was a lot more fun. That's what I like about this game, is seeing just all the offensive talent. But of course, I mean, a defensive player was our player of the game today, so a lot of talent on that side of the ball as well.
All right, so I do want to take a second before we go here to shout out some of the other great players in this game who did not win the MVP award. Let's start with Team Georgia here. Let's start with the offense. Jalen Wells, people came in not knowing a ton about him, John. I think he really impressed a lot of people today.
I think the tape he did today and the fact that he took every snap during this entire game and how he changed throughout the game. He changed. He went from just being a game manager to really kind of taking over. I think that really shows his depth and what he can do in the right situation.
Other guys who really impressed us, obviously Sam Brown from New Hampstead. I was impressed with Shamar Sandgren from Islands as well.
Absolutely. He showed, what I remember seeing him do at Bluffton High School and what he did again this year at Islands. And of course, his old running mate was putting on a show too, so it's fun to see those two on the same field again together.
Other big-time Georgia defensive guys who impressed us, Edward Osborne had the interception. Kenny Reedy from Savannah Country Day had a good game.
Great tackle down there deep in Lowcountry territory. I mean, very good play.
All right, let's talk about Team South Carolina Lowcountry. Made a really good second-half push. First among equals today, no question, Justin Rakim White.
Rakim White definitely put on a show. He was one of the only guys from the Loco side who played in the North-South game and also elected to play in this one. I'm sure glad he did because it was fun to watch him one last time.
Absolutely was. Actually, one more mention for Team Georgia. Randy Scott. I think he got some college impression today. I think I wouldn't be surprised if the college coaches in the audience came away impressed with him.
He can do it all. I mean, he is, and he looks like he just shows the type of work ethic that he has, and I think that's going to be something that really is going to impress a lot of people.
All right, Justin, we were impressed and looking forward all week to seeing what Hayden Shin could do against this Georgia defense. His numbers might not have been huge, but I was still pretty impressed.
Yeah, he did not have enough time most of the time, but he was able to. And honestly, his receivers let him down a little bit. He had 4 or 5 passes that went off the hands that maybe were tough catches but could have been caught, could have been a little bit better. But he made some nice plays. He showed some poise. He showed the arm, and I think he's got a shot to be a good quarterback at the next level somewhere.
And I'll tell you what, Lee Kirkland originally joined this roster as a tight end, but he looks pretty good at quarterback too.
He's just a great athlete. He's a great basketball player as well, and somebody at the lower level is going to get a nice gem there, and they're going to find a spot on the field where he can make a contribution.
And my other low-key MVP who blew me away today, Truck Murray from Colleton County.
Yeah, again, that's outside my coverage area up in Colleton County, but they are in the same region with some of my teams, so I see him a good bit. Always impressed with him. They always have some great athletes, and Truckell played a great game today and helped them stay in it in that second half.
But Taurus Simmons from Jenkins, the future West Virginia Mountaineer, is our MVP of the 3rd annual Blitz Border Bowl. The true MVPs, of course, WSAV crew, the Savannah Morning News. Proceeds from this game go to benefit Ronald McDonald House Charities, and you're also an MVP for watching. So for our Director of Production, Jerry Perlman, our Producer-Director, Dan Flaxer, and my broadcast partners, Justin Jarrett and John Wood, I'm WSAV Sports Director Greg Talbot saying thank you so much for being a part of this year's Blitz Border Bowl, and we'll see you next January on WSAV.
Good job.